people are very reluctant. They're like trying to say, open your legs, because you need to open your legs. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm just back from one of the weirdest procedures ever, and that's a pap smear, also known as cervical screening. So I did a video before I went, but I don't know, I've been having the space problems on my phone and I lost that video. I did a video before I went to the hospital, but I lost it. So I'm back now, and I'm just going to combine everything together. So I was really skeptical. Weird, because I'm a nurse, I know, but I was skeptical. It wasn't so bad in the end. The procedure went very well, and what I like about it is that it doesn't take so long. So basically, the pap smear is usually done for ladies within the ages of 25 to 64, and according to the myth, some people think that pap smear is done for cancer, but it doesn't help you if you have cancer already. So basically, it's used to just inhibit the incidence of cancer. It's used to detect things called HPV, the human papilloma virus, which can predispose a lady to cancer. So it's used to detect that in the early stages, just to prevent incidence of cancer in women of childbearing age 25 to 64, as I said earlier on. So I have done this procedure on so many people, but I have not had one done because of the fear of passing something through the female reproductive organ. So I'm just going to give some tips basically. So the first thing is, if you're going for this procedure, do not even bother yourself. Don't try to wear anything tight. Don't try to even, if possible, don't even wear trousers, because by the time you go there, you're going to remove everything. That's what many people don't know, because when I would do it for some people, when I tell them, okay, remove everything, then you see them, reluctantly trying to remove the trouser, and then they leave their panties on, and I'm like, oh no, you have to take off the panties as well. Everything goes off, and they're surprised. So know that if you're going for a pap smear or a cervical screening test, you're going to have to take off all the you're wearing from below. You're going to be, open from your waist down, so they can take the sample. That's what you need to know. So don't wear anything tedious, so you don't stress yourself when you go there. It's a very short procedure, so it's not something you have to spend the whole day. It didn't take me up to 10 minutes. I just had to wait for my time, and then I went in. 5 minutes, you're done. You're taking the sample and you can go home. That's another thing. So just going to briefly describe how it's done. So when you go in, you'll be asked some personal questions. That's another thing. So you'll be asked some personal questions, but just a little bit and teeth of my trip to the GP. I'm just gonna put a little video so you guys can I'm gonna also incorporate little questions that were asked, not everything I'll do, because some things are quite personal. So you're going to be asked some very private questions about contraceptives, about your last menstrual cycle, and other things. So yes, you have to be open to answering those questions, and you have to be honest about them as well, because if there are variances with your results, they could link these things to some of those questions that you answered. So you have to be very honest. So you're going to be asked some personal questions first, and then when you're done with the questions, you're going to be asked to stay on the bed. We're going to provide you with a screen so you can take off your whatever you're wearing below down to your panties, and then you'll be asked to lie on the bed. The health practitioner wears the surgical glove, gets the speculum. What they use for this, they use a gauze, sometimes a cleansing solution if necessary, just to wipe the surface of the productive organ, so they don't introduce any bacteria, of course, in there. And then you have a vaginal speculum as well, and then you have the sample bottle and the sample stick as well, the swab stick, which will be used to take the sample. So yes, you'll be asked to lie on the bed, and then you have to open your legs. Some people are usually very reluctant. I'm sorry, I was reluctant, but I have to state it out. Some people are very reluctant. They're like trying to say, open your legs, because you need to open your legs for the speculum to go in. You need to open your legs very wide. So please open your legs. And let me just say, okay, you'll be asked as well if you need a chaperone or if you want to just do it, with the health professional you're with, you have the option to choose if you want a male or a female. I automatically got a female, but if I had gotten a male, I would have asked to swap, because I would want a female. So yes, you have the right to ask for a male or a female doctor if you want, or a nurse if you want to request. And then they're going to ask you if you want a chaperone as well. A chaperone is just someone that would stand in together with the health professional, just to act as a witness. So yeah, they're going to be asked. I didn't need a chaperone, it was a female, so that was totally fine. So yes, that's all. And then you'll be asked to open your legs, as I said, and they're going to insert the speculum in a very fashioned way, so they don't give you tears. But it's a plastic speculum they use most of these days, so it's quite safe, unlike the metallic one that is usually used. So when they put it in, they're just going to open the speculum up a bit, and with the pot lamp that shines light, so they see what they're doing. And once they feel like they've gotten the opening of your cervix and they can see, they're going to use the swab stick to take a little sample and put it in the container, and you're done. That's all. Very simple. So please, if you are up to 25, do a pap smear today. Guys, do a pap smear today. Stop procrastinating it, because it's only for your good. There are so many benefits to doing a pap smear that can save you a lot of bigger problems in the future. Nobody's praying for anything bad to happen, but we cannot keep saying go forbid. You have to take measures. You have to take the bold step to looking after yourself. And that's something that is done once in every 3 years. If your result comes out and it's the test comes out negative, then you don't have to go back again until another 3 years. So you see, simple. But if it comes out positive, and then you have to go back after a year again for more tests, and they'll probably want to incorporate some kind of treatment for you along the line as well. So guys, take the bold step today. I just wanted to share with you my own experience. If you've had this pap smear done as well, you can share your own experience and how weird it was for you, because it was really weird for me. Being the doer and now being the receiver was quite weird. So I'd love to hear your own experiences. You can share with us in the comment section below. And to my next video, guys, take care now. Morning.
Hello.
Hi, I have an appointment for 11:50 today.
Right, what's your date of birth? And your name is? Right, room 116 nurses.
Oh, sorry, I don't know. Where do I go?
Oh, has someone just called you?
The results from today, they're gonna go there, okay?
Okay.
Can you confirm your date of birth? Taking any contraception?
No.
And what's the first day of the last period? Results from today, they're gonna take up to 4 weeks.
Oh,
Okay. So you will receive them by email, by post, but it will take up to 4 weeks, alright?
Oh, okay.
You have any questions?
No. What kind of speculum do you use? Is it the plastic or
Yeah,
the
it's plastic.
one?
Yeah. So, if you go with the speculum, you might gonna feel a little bit, tight in there. It's just because I'm gonna open it, okay?
Yeah, it's actually rare that I've actually taken samples from people, but I've never had one done.
Okay, open wider,
Okay.
wider, wider, wider. Bit more. Ready?
Yeah.
As ready as you can be.
God.
Alright? done. Really well.
So comfortable.
Have you had kids or something?
Have I had what?
Have you had kids in the past?
No.
Nothing, no?
Oh.
Okay. We're almost done. No, because people that they have kids, they normally used to this.
Ah.
You know, the opening
Yeah.
and the everything. So done.
Thank you.
Wasn't that bad, was it?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. I think it's better with the plastic.
Yeah, it is, definitely. Yeah. We're not using metal ones.
Yeah. Oh,
I know there are countries that they do.
yes, yes. In mine sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Yeah.
They don't have plastic there.
They do. In some hospitals they still use the metal one, so it just varies.
So you haven't had it done in there.
No. I always just didn't want to do one.
So here is every 3 years, okay?
Every 3 years.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Great.
So if this one comes negative, you will roll on to 3 years. If it's positive, you will have to come back after a year, okay?
Okay.
So
Okay.
to be one.
Okay. Fingers crossed.